successfully commandeered this fort. It was a long war with many casualties. The fort was a symbol of camaraderie and unity in the dark times, a symbol of fraternity and glory. But as dusk settled and darkness ascended, mutiny erupted. The residents of the fort banished me and defamed my noble name, though I supplied every resource for the settlement. All initial attempts to re-establish order were met with lawlessness. Butchered refrain of this land as my land could be heard over the banging and screaming as the order of society collapsed. Attempts to reason with the guard proved futile. Though she be but little, she was fierce. Attempts at bribery initially failed. The scurvy pup met an offer of citrus with firmly crossed arms, 3 violent shakes of the head, and insolently stomped foot. I countered an already rationed satchel of fruit snacks and received a firing of no less than 11 piercing no's and a rapidly launched screech. I retreated and recouped with a measure I never believed I would be so desperate enough to stoop to. I sacrificed a full-size Snickers to lure the guard to the brig. It was, of course, hazardous in the depths of the brig. I struggled to rapidly source the 1 pack-and-play from the donation pile and construct it before the guard finished her bribe. I nearly failed. Of course, there is some risk that she will climb out of it. At nearly 3 feet tall, she is too big for her prison, but she's afraid of heights and is unlikely to attempt the climb. So it's fine, probably. The leader was naturally a more difficult and dangerous battle to win. All bribery was futile. The will is strong in this one. A campaign to capture and subdue him outright left my forces covered in black and blue injuries. Drastic measures would be required. I sent a covert mission to the unguarded territories of the leader and took hostages. Incredibly, I kidnapped Ralphie Rabbit, Zongo the Snake, and Spider-Man. When presented with these hostages, the effects of this psychological warfare began to show. The leader abandoned the fortress and locked himself in the privy, yelling, "I would regret it when he died of starvation in his isolation." I am now left mourning the dream of fellowship and harmony this structure represented. Enough time has passed from the war that a peace offering could be offered. I could offer an olive branch of the dinner, which has been ready for an hour. I could release the foes from their prison and try again at a bond of companionship. But as silence finally envelops the wilderness, I find no motivation and